Welcome to the Macabre Coven. We are Venomous Sin, and Venomous Sin declares war on hypocrisy, fake fucks, and the politically correct world that tries to silence you. We are the band that refuse to kneel and stand up for the ones the world tries to silence with fake smiles and so-called status. You screamed, "We hear," and you are not alone. I want to talk about something that I've held inside for way too fucking long. You ever get that feeling where your skin's about to tear because your rage can't fit inside your body anymore? That kind of heat, that pressure, that raw fuck you energy that no one knows what to do with if you're a woman? That's what gave birth to Ravena Deaththorn. Yeah, I'm not joking. She wasn't just a fun aesthetic or a cool visual. She's a goddamn outlet. She's the scream I wasn't allowed to scream. She's the boot I wanted to slam through the floor when they told me to calm down or take it down a notch. And I swear to you, the world didn't want her to exist. But here she is. She's our dancer in Venomous Sin, but dancer is the wrong fucking word for what Ravena is. She's not there to glide across the stage in glitter. She's a fucking Thrash doll. She doesn't move to please. She moves to demolish. When she throws her body into the beat, it's like watching a riot dressed in leather. It's beautiful chaos, it's female violence, it's female wrath, and it's long overdue. I created Ravena because I was done watching male rage get celebrated while ours gets medicated. Let's talk about that for a second. You know what happens when a guy screams in music? They get called passionate, raw, real. When Xavi throws his voice like a weapon, people nod and go, "Damn, that's real." But when a woman channels the same fury, we're unstable, overreacting, hysterical. Oh, and my favorite, difficult. I didn't want to be palatable. I wanted to be a threat. And Ravena is pure threat. Unfiltered, unforgiving, unfuckwithable. She's not made to be likable. She's made to be felt. And let's be honest, Ravena wasn't entirely fictional either. She's an AI-generated character, sure. We've always been upfront about that. But what people don't get is that she's built from truth. From my truth. From stories I've lived, stories I've heard, the rage I've swallowed, the nights I cried from the sheer frustration of being silenced again and again and again. She's what happens when silence finally cracks. She's what happens when you can't play nice anymore. Ravena is 45. She's a Swedish soldier. Yeah. Let that sink in. A woman who's trained for war in real life. That's her main job. And her side hustle? Makeup artist. Because she can break your bones and paint your face. Why not? Power doesn't have to look like one thing. She's proof that strength can wear mascara and stomp in combat boots without losing an ounce of brutality. Her body? She's fit. Sculpted by battle. But I'll tell you right now, I refuse to describe her as muscular build because that term ruins her in visuals. She's not some bulked-out caricature. She's hot. She's tight, toned, and terrifying in the best way. She's the woman you stare at when she walks in and then immediately look away from because you know she could rip you apart without raising her voice. That's the vibe. And when she performs, holy fuck. You feel her before you see her. Her energy hits like a shotgun to the chest. She doesn't dance. She erupts. She headbangs like a storm. Her hair whips like a whip. Her boots shake the ground. Her face is hard, not soft. And her makeup? It's war paint. She wears metalhead clothes that look like they've been through 1,000 riots, because maybe they have. Leather, denim, studs, and that look in her eye that says, "Go ahead, try me." She's what happens when we stop begging to be heard and start screaming instead. And I wanted her on our stage because I was tired of seeing dancers used like fucking decoration, like sugar on top of violence. Ravena is the violence. She's not there to be pretty. She's there to wreck shit. And every time she moves, she spits in the face of every stage director who told women to tone it down. She doesn't. She won't. She's the personification of the middle finger I've carried in my soul since I was a teenager. And let's talk about what she means for Venomous Sin. We didn't build this band to make people comfortable. We didn't climb into this fire to be someone's background music. We built this thing to declare war, and to do that, we needed more than just angry front vocals. We needed rage in every role. That's what Ravena brings. She's our physical manifestation of rebellion. She doesn't move to please, she moves to dismantle. And when she's on stage, you don't just watch the performance. You feel it, in your ribs, in your spine. In the way your worldview shifts, because suddenly, this woman, this machine of chaos, is standing in front of you telling you that you don't own this space anymore. And let me be clear, Ravena isn't a gimmick. She's not a marketing tactic. She's an emotional necessity. For me, for every woman who ever sat in a meeting biting her tongue, for every girl who was told to smile when she wanted to scream, for every moment we were told, "You're too much." Well, guess what? Now we are. Too loud, too aggressive, too alive, too fucking dangerous. And proud of it? Ravena is a warning and a promise. She's saying we're not asking anymore. We're taking the stage and we're not taking prisoners. We're not here for your praise. We're here for your discomfort, your disruption, your deconstruction. She's not just a dancer. She's your reckoning. And if you can't handle that, then maybe you were never as metal as you thought. If you want to see what I'm talking about, if you want to feel Ravena, then come watch us live, or dive into our world. We're not hiding. We never did. Check out more on venomousin.com. Subscribe to our YouTube. And stream us on Spotify. But only if you're ready to stop pretending. Only if you're ready to feel something that doesn't give a fuck about your comfort zone. Ravena Deaththorn is rage in motion. And trust me, she's just getting started. If you like the show, hit subscribe. Share it to anyone you think should hear it. If you've ever been silenced, manipulated, excluded, we are here for you. We are Venomous Sin, and Venomous Sin declares war. You are not alone.
Venomous Sin declares war!